Hello, welcome to the Knotty Knitwits.
I'm Leslie.
Michelle.
Yeah.
Just like last time.
Yep. Yeah.
But if you're a first-time viewer, you wouldn't know who we are. So thanks.
A lot of times people that watch us for a long time still call me Michelle and call you Leslie. So
I know,
it's
sometimes
okay.
I have to decipher it. It's like,
Who are they talking
I'm pretty
to?
sure that they mean Leslie, even though, you know,
That's all right.
it's fine.
Yeah.
So,
We don't care.
well, how's it going?
Good.
Excellent.
How are you?
Dandy.
Good.
Maybe we'll just
Yes.
jump right in. You know, usually we talk for 15
Well,
minutes.
it's funny because usually when we get here, we talk for just a teensy-weensy bit and then we get started. Today
Yeah.
we talked for quite a bit and then now I feel like, oh, let's just get into the knitting.
Yeah, I think
But I'm like,
yeah.
but we haven't talked to people. So
I'm sure we will, though.
Mhm.
It's,
It'll come up more naturally.
yeah.
Yeah, as conversation flows.
We had some yarn winding, some yarn skeining to do when Leslie got here, so
Because I don't like to do it, so I thought,
my arm's exhausted
I
now.
know. I was like, Michelle will have pity on me and she'll wind it because she'll want the yarn.
The yarn.
So she'll,
I don't know if you guys remember,
set
but
up.
a couple times ago we bought yarn from Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit yarn over in the UK, and we decided to split each skein so that we'd get more variety.
That's right.
And so we've had them. I've had 4 skeins sitting here, and Leslie had 2, and we knew we were going to divide them, but neither one of us. So I texted her last night. I'm like, no pressure, but have you wound that yarn yet? Because I hadn't. But if
Yeah.
she showed up here with it done, I'd feel really bad.
yeah, but now I felt bad showing up with.
So I did it
Not
last
wound
night.
yarn.
I did the caking last night, and then the dividing this morning, and then Leslie was. I'm glad you brought it though.
Yes.
Versus, you know.
Well, that's the thing I debated. I was like, should I wait? And I was like, no, because if she did do it, then we can just get it taken care of today and be done, and
Yeah.
we can both have the yarn that we need and
That we need.
that we want.
We have no idea what we're
Yeah.
doing with, but it's really pretty.
It's really pretty. I want to be able to look at it.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
I figured I'd bring it on the off chance she was willing to.
It was no
it
big
up,
deal because
so.
since we've last seen you, I totally revamped my yarn shire. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know this. I got this hair up my, you know what, to just. I got rid of like over 100 skeins of yarn.
Yeah, she had just a tiny little sale.
Tiny little
of her yarn. Yes.
I already have a box started for the next round.
Crazy. Okay, I get to go through it. Can I
Oh,
go through
sure.
it before I
Yes.
leave?
Of course.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome.
I'm going to probably do it in smaller increments from now on, just because that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, how did you do that with the shipping? Like, did you just try to, in 2 days, gather everything, go to the post office?
Oh, no, I just do it here.
You do it here? Okay, nice.
Because I use orange mailer. I used to use the USPS one, but stamps.com. But they charge a fee.
Oh.
And orange mailer, you can just pay as you go and not have to pay any fee.
Oh, good.
So
Okay.
that's what I do. And I just print the postage here, get it all ready. Now, I did have to go to the post office with tons of packages.
That's insane.
I think we made 3 different trips just because I didn't want to hold anyone's package till everyone had paid, because that's crazy. So yeah, I just made a few different trips. But it was, I mean, this place looked funny. There was packages all over the place.
Christmas time.
It was like I was a yarn shop. It was kind of fun. And the money, I ended up, not all of it, but I split some of it between the girls because I figured if I died, you know, my wish would be that they would get some benefit from that yarn. But when I die, they're not going to want to deal
Girl,
with
she
that.
means her own flesh and blood, not me and her other friends.
Exactly. Sorry, you're my yarn wife, but... And if you want
flesh and blood, girls.
Yes. Funny. Anyway, so
That's awesome. It must feel good, though.
And I don't
miss any of them yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to see. No pressure to anyone that bought them, but I am looking forward to seeing them knit or crocheted up because that's what okay. It's really fun shopping for the yarn and buying it, and when it comes in the mail, it's like a happy time. But then, you know, the fun part is seeing how it knits up.
It's like you're sending your babies out into the world and
To grow
seeing
up.
what they become.
Yes, exactly.
So you're going to have to create a hashtag like Michelle's offspring or something.
Gosh, who knows what we'd end up with. Of course, being a female, it's not as much of a mystery.
That's true.
If you've had a child, whereas if you're a guy, you don't necessarily know.
That's true.
But anyhow, getting to see them what they become or how they knit up, because they're all so pretty.
Oh yeah, you weren't giving away garbage. It was beautiful stuff. No, yeah, it was beautiful yarn. In fact, I purchased a few that I'll show. So
yeah,
because that's under my
community service,
right?
Because it's my community.
That's
it's still service. I tried to price things so that people felt like they were getting a deal, but I also, on one hand, I would love to just give it away. Like that would be fun. Yeah. But,
it's nice to make some of it back, though, recoup it.
Yeah, because then you feel like you can buy more and not feel guilty, because you're like, it was really just an investment.
Totally.
I enjoyed it for a while.
Yeah. You touched it, you smelled it.
I didn't do a lot of smelling. That's more your thing. I'm not really into smelling the yarn. I'm actually very cautious about things that I smell on purpose, because I think I have a strong sense of smell.
Okay.
And so I already smell too many things that I don't want to be smelling. So I'm a little careful where I'll put my nose.
That's good.
And before I forget, because I will forget, does anybody want, because they need a circular needle, it's, I don't know, if it's a Chow Goo one, you can put whatever needles in you want, but I don't need it anymore. And if you will pay for shipping, I'd be happy to just send it to you.
We'll do it as a giveaway, and then, because otherwise you're going to have like 50 billion people wanting it, and then how are you going to choose?
First comment on there.
First comment on there.
Oh, and you know what we found? Michael found it, and I need to look into it more. And I know I've said that before, but there are apps that will randomly pick comments from your YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Which has always been a struggle for me. And so one I tried, but it was like you had to pay for it. I was like, I'm not doing that unless I can't find one that, and then I probably still won't, because that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But anyway. That's just a side note. But so if this is something you want, just tell me, and then I don't know how we're gonna go about that.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If you did it as a giveaway, then only those. Well, I guess only those.
Well, because we have other giveaways too.
That's true.
And in the cleaning of the yarn shire, I took a gift bag, and our remaining giveaways that I've had in this drawer. I put in there, and I actually brought it out here, but I put it away. So I was thinking every episode we should just reach in and pull something out.
Yeah.
And
that'd be fun.
And what we could, sorry, random thought.
Her thoughts are getting ahead of what she's saying.
Oh, like that's hard.
Like, gotta catch up.
The table's vibrating because Leslie's here.
Yes, my phone. I gotta turn it on vibrate.
I thought that was a vibrate.
No, it was. It made a ding ding.
I just felt the table move. The table shake.
Wow. Sounds like a dance. Table shake.
Dancing on the table. No, we don't do that anymore.
Anymore. Today.
Not this time. Not this episode. This is not the dance on the table.
We have tea.
Episode.
We're drinking tea and water.
Just water.
It ain't happening today.
Shoot. Now I don't even know where we were with that conversation.
The grab bet box of our giveaways. You could just grab one out.
Oh, I decided not to do that today because we do have another giveaway from a lovely dyer.
Yes.
So, but that'll be something.
Time.
Maybe, unless someone else.
Lovely person that donates something.
I'm just never going to get rid of that stuff. We could do
multiple giveaways.
We could, and we have in the past.
Yeah, you did the.
And we get very confused.
Easily confused.
I'm really hoping that everyone who bought yarn from my D-stash thing got the yarn that they were expecting.
I got mine. So.
Yeah, you got the right skeins.
Yeah, I got the right skeins.
Yeah, Anyway, so if you're in need of one of these, just let me know, and we'll get it off to you. I mean, I should just do it as a prize and not even make anyone pay shipping. It's not like it's going to cost that much to send. It's light and
it's up to you.
Yeah. Well, just comment. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
So
sounds good.
All right. Well, you've got some stuff that you've been working on.
Well, I've got my finished sweater, which I'm still I haven't even woven in the ends, and I finished it earlier last week because I'm still kind of thinking, what am I going to do with it?
What do you mean?
It's the Willa tee.
I know, but what do you mean? What are you going to do with it?
Well, I'll explain.
Oh,
it's just it turned out fine. It's just
that you've torn the sweater out so many times.
It can't be anything else.
It's almost like you are dead set on frogging it.
Okay, so it's done.
It's really cute.
It's really cute. The only issues are my sleeves are a little long.
It smells good.
Yes. Sleeves are
safe to put your nose to.
There, see, she's sniffing it. So she
I
does.
did.
She does sniff stuff.
Oh, well, I don't sniff it in skein form, but once it's been washed, in Tuft Woolens, then I'm willing to smell it.
Yes, it's the almonds, right?
Yes.
It's very good.
Vanilla almond. It's such a good
So
smell.
good. So the sleeves are a little long.
Okay.
So I'm debating on, okay, do I rip back, make them shorter with the rib, or do I rip back and do a I-cord bind up, because I really like that look on a sleeve. So I'm debating on that.
Okay.
And then the other thing I'm debating on is, you know, like I said last time, the bottom feels a little tight to me. Totally goes on fine, but I just don't like that feeling of any kind of tightness. I like I like it to feel, and it's got so much room. It's plenty big.
So are you talking about
Just doing a different bind up.
visually, you think it looks tight, or
No,
do you
visually
feel...
it feels perfectly fine. It just, when I put it on and I can, I don't know what I'm saying, because it fits perfectly. There's no, it hangs fine. It's just, none of my regular shirts feel tight. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. It's just
Does that
weird.
feel tight?
That what?
The sweater.
No, that's what I'm trying. I don't know how to explain
You're not making any
it.
sense.
I know I'm not making any sense. So when I do this, like, it doesn't keep stretching. I can feel that last row, that bind off is.
Well, you don't want it to
taut.
keep stretching.
No, but I
mean,
the sweaters I love are sweaters that are bound off loosely to where it's just very, you don't feel that.
Okay, I feel it.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's totally fits fine, hangs great. You would never know it, but when I'm putting it on, I'm like, oh, I can feel that it's. I'm just afraid I'm gonna break it one of these days. Like,
I don't think you're gonna.
Yeah, it's huge.
I mean, maybe sitting right here doing that you could, but I think in your normal day-to-day life, that's
I
just
should not
gonna
do that. The other thing is, because I modified this was supposed to be a short sleeve, and I did nothing.
Oh, the pattern. I was like, if you thought that was supposed to be...
I'm way
what
off.
happened?
Way off. So the pattern said it was going to be short sleeve, and I obviously knit it long sleeve. I don't know if in the shaping, but there is really no shaping. When I put it on, and I'll try to take pictures this week, when I put it on, it kind of like, it doesn't bunch, but it does a little weird thing. I'm not making any sense.
No, I like that.
I almost wore this today because
Yeah.
I was like, even with the ends not woven, because I wanted to show you guys. Because to me, it's like
pop it on over your, if you want.
Pop it on over this.
If you want.
I don't know, but I'd have to stand up and stuff. Anyway, it's fine. It's just, I don't know. I feel like I don't look at it and go, oh, I love it.
Okay.
And to me, it's like,
But you're close to that. Like you could do a couple.
yeah, I could tweak some things and it would probably be fine.
You still don't see.
The other thing I don't like is I love linen quill. You know how much I'm obsessed with it. But this is the linen, the white,
Yeah.
and it falls right on my boob. That white. And I could turn it around. I don't think there's necessarily a front or back. I don't think. I have to try it on the other way and see. So I don't know. I'm just kind of on the fence. I'm not in love head over heels. But could I get there? I might. But I love linen quill so much that I'm kind of like, do I like it in a sweater? I love it on the half and half wrap, but I don't know if I'm sold on it in a sweater.
Okay.
I don't know. So I'm just kind of on the fence.
All right.
So we'll see. This week I'm going, if I have time, decide on the cuffs and then either rip this off and bind off loosely. Which I thought
Sounds like a 38 special song.
I
Hold on loosely, bind off.
So I don't know.
You know what's really funny?
What?
Is because that's a cropped
Yes.
sweater. Those sleeves look so long.
And they are too long. That's the thing. They're not like monstrously too long, but they come down to probably like here. And so I tried rolling it up the other day and I was like, is this going to bug me? I was like, yeah, I like balloon sleeves. Like I love that. Like I love this look, but I like at the end for it to, come down to some kind of resolution, you know? So anyway, so I just want to show you guys. So we'll decide what happens.
Yeah.
But that's why I didn't weave in any ends and anything. I washed and blocked it. And then after that, I was like, okay, you're just going to sit in timeout for a little while I think about what I'm going to do with you. So if you see pictures this week, then you know that, well, my photographer's never around though, so I don't know how I'll get pictures.
Oh.
So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But if you see pictures, you know that I must have finished it officially and decided to keep it. So.
Or Emmy came around.
Or Emmy came around, yeah. She wasn't in school or working or whatever. So that's the Willow.
Excellent.
Which it's a very cute top. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and it was a fun knit. It was not difficult or anything. So
all I feel like I've done is work on my.
oh, yeah.
Which one is this? Oops.
Uh-oh.
This is the Spicier Life, the cherry heart, and it's it's got all the different stitches, crochet stitches in it. And I've been having fun with it. It's using row 1 minis, which has been fun. And what's really fun is this color here that I'm at on the top is 10 from the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so I'll have used all 10 from last time.
Nice.
And our current month is shipped, and it will probably be here Monday or Tuesday.
Yes,
so I'm excited because then I can go right into it. Yes. So
that's awesome.
My favorite stitch so far still is the shells.
It's really pretty.
These ones here. I think it'd be fun to do something with. And I love the baubles one. Yeah. Now I wouldn't have chosen. See the baubles? Aren't they so cute?
Very cute. Very cute.
It's kind of funny doing these colors just based on what is in the row 1 mini combo, because I wouldn't have put these colors together like that, but I'm kind of glad that I'm forced to just because it'll result in something that is outside of my normal. And
no, it's beautiful.
And it's fun. It's fun to use the different little colors.
Totally. So pretty. It's lovely.
Thanks.
So is it relaxing yet, or is it still like...
Mostly. Okay. Yeah. No, it's there's a couple times where I come to something that I have to figure out how to do it. But most of this stuff, like once, none of it's that hard.
Yeah.
It's just like figuring out, well, one row I did get all the way across. And as I was doing it, I was thinking, this just doesn't seem right. But I kept rereading the instructions. I thought, well, I'm going to do it, and this is what they say.
Just trust that it works.
Yeah. And then when I got to the next row where you're doing these, I don't remember what they call them, like these where you're going into the row below, I was like, this is not looking like the picture at all. So I went back and looked. I was like, that's just not right. Read it again. And then finally, I don't know how many times I had to read it, but finally the light just went on in my head.
Oh, good.
And it was saying, the instructions said to do 3 double crochets and then skip a stitch and, whatever. Well, I was putting all those 3 into one stitch and then skipping a stitch. And
skipping a stitch.
Skipping a stitch. Yes.
Yeah.
And I remembered reading about how, it'll, unless it says to do it all in the same stitch, because a lot of times you are doing them in the same stitch.
Right.
So then it was like crystal clear. So I, ripped the whole thing out and did it again, and it didn't make me sad. It was no big deal, because that's the beauty of crochet.
It is. I know. It's so forgiving.
Yeah. Yeah. And doing it is so fast, and
it's almost fun.
The fact that you just spent the time doing it, it doesn't take as long, so you don't feel like you've just wasted hours of your life.
Or you don't feel like, oh crap, I gotta find out where I'm at in the pattern. Like, it's so ezy to just rip back to the end of that row, especially with you changing colors. It's easy to know, I just need to rip back this one row, or it's way easier.
I'm definitely having fun with that.
That's cool.
So.
Well, I started this, which I'm not even done with it yet, and I don't love the colors, so I was just experimenting. So one night after work, I came home and
I like it.
No, it goes that way.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Oh, it's very it's a complicated pattern.
I don't want complicated.
Yeah, and I didn't. She was using bigger, thicker yarn.
Yeah.
So for me, I should have, I'm not using the right hook size for the right, So I think if I would have done that, I probably would have liked it even more. It is called, let's see. Sorry. I had taken a picture because I was like, I need to be able to find it again.
So cool.
It is. It's pretty.
I like this, the blue and yellow-ish, or whatever, orange-ish, whatever.
So it's called Tropical Delight Crochet Square. And the YouTube channel is It's All in a Nutshell Crochet.
Oh, yes. Did someone recommend that?
She's really good. I don't think so. It came up on my YouTube, and I was like, I want want to check her out. She does such a good job explaining things. Like her mind is linked with mine. Like I'm like, okay, I can do this. And so this one takes several, like, I mean, you have to mark several rows. Like this next, I'm not even done with this square yet, and I have to mark it. Yeah, in fact, I was
like jumping right in.
Well, I know, but it's funny because it was just one of those days where I felt like, oh, I need something. Like I'd been on the computer all day, and I was like, I just wanted to like challenge myself a little bit. And so I was like, I'm just going to sit down and do some crochet. And so when I found it, I was like, all right, let's just try this. So this isn't even done. There's more layers of it. But I was going to try to find her.
It's really pretty.
So you guys could see what it's going to...
holding it up until you have something else.
Yeah, I just wanted you guys to see what it's going to look like when it's finished,
I see.
Because it's really, hers is beautiful. If the internet works. It may not, right?
Oh, well,
yes, it works.
It does, but you might have to re-sign in.
Okay. But she does some super complicated, like, you're like, oh, holy crap. She does some really intricate ones.
Yeah, I want to do those eventually, but...
Yeah, and I had to be in the right headspace to do this, and I just happened to be that night, but I didn't finish it, so obviously I haven't been in that headspace since. So, but she does she has, I don't even know how many videos she has. I'm trying to find the one.
Okay,
but
so it's all in a nutshell.
Yes, it's all in a nutshell crochet. Yeah, that's her.
On the YouTube.
On the YouTubes, yes. But, yeah, I mean, she does very, like, look at that.
Oh, wow.
Like, very intricate type crochet. But if you just take one round at a time, and she does very good videos. There was one part of this that I had to, like, keep going. Like, she showed you how to do it 3 times, and she said, now finish keep doing this all the way around. I was like, oh, heck no. I have to, like, go back and watch this for every single one. And so I did. I had to go back every single one, and, so I had to keep reversing, and it was ridiculous. But she's great at like showing you how to do them. Like, look at those. I mean, they're just gorgeous. Now they're showing up. So anyway,
good.
What?
That they're showing up.
Yeah. But they're just beautiful. So if you have a fun Friday evening that you just want to sit around and like stretch your brain a little bit, because that's the thing. I can do it if it's a video. I don't know. I'm not to the point where I can just like read a book or a pattern in a book and do it. So,
I can do the patterns to a degree.
Yeah.
If it's something
double crochet or single crochet or slip stitch.
Yeah, when they start talking about,
Yeah, like this one you had to like go behind this one, and it was like it was crazy. But it was fun. I don't love the yarns I chose, and I think I should have gone down a couple hook sizes to make it tighter and look neater, but I was just playing. So
yeah, speaking of that, I haven't really done a whole lot other than I think with the whole yarn thing that really took a lot of my time.
Totally.
And then by the time we'd be done in the evening, I was just I don't know what I've been doing because
well, you've been busy. You said you've had stuff going on like every day pretty much.
It's true. We have busy. Yeah, not as busy as you, but
who is?
It doesn't take as much to tire me out either.
Yeah. Yeah, my brain's been tired for sure.
So I pulled out my blanket that I haven't shown in a while. I haven't added anything to it.
So pretty.
I am thinking I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon.
Yeah.
And I think I'm happy with it. However, I do feel like I should have used a smaller hook.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because.
Yeah.
I used a 3.75.
Yeah.
Fingering weight yarn.
Yeah.
And it's pretty holey.
Yeah.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like it. I think it's really
beautiful.
Pretty. I haven't looked at it in a while, so that's why I'm kind of...
No, but I get what you mean, because it's like, this is like fine. But if I would have gone down, it would have been crisper and neater and looked cooler. Like, I don't like how there's like space,
Yeah,
So,
some of my... And you can tell... I mean, this was a beginner piece.
Totally.
And
it's gorgeous.
Fine.
It's gorgeous, so...
I did do a couple more squares, because I want to do a couple more strips and then just be done, mostly because I would like to have done them on a smaller hook. But yeah, so I have a few more. These were colors that I'd gotten in a kit, or not a kit, but a mini package from Skein Cocaine.
So pretty.
I know, I love these colors. So beautiful. These will all go together in a row because there was 10 colors.
Nice.
I feel like I did more than 4. But anyway,
Interesting.
I told you I haven't been doing much.
Yeah. Oh, they're really pretty.
But yeah, I just pulled it out since I didn't really have much else to show. And I get what you're saying about, like, I do wish it had been a smaller hook.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
No.
It's fine. It's all good.
It's totally fine. It's just like when, you know, the corner, or not, I didn't do the corner to corner, but whatever that crochet one is. That
Oh, yeah.
I made you. It's like with that one, it's the same thing. You can, you know, make it holier by being, you know, going up a couple hook sizes, or you can make it really tight. It's just, it depends on what you enjoy too, because
Right.
I tend to like it a little bit more looser, but then I like the finished product more of when it's a little bit crisper and tighter. So
Yeah, and it depends on what they are. Like these kind of squares, not as big a deal, but when you're doing those ones like with the flowers or whatever you do, I think then you want them a little tighter.
Yeah.
So
It almost shows off the patterning more.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
That's beautiful.
anyway,
So fun.
yeah.
So fun. Well, because I've been working, you know, and my brain was like hurting. I told Bob, I was like, I just need to do a project that's like mindless and doesn't take any brain power. And at work on break, I was like, it'd be nice to bring my knitting and like on break be able to knit a few rows of something. So I was silly and started another half and half wrap, my third half and half wrap. I know, I'm crazy. They're addicting, I'm telling you. I
Well, I guess
love
it's not that
them.
different than doing several blankets.
I know, which I never do though. Like it's rare when I repeat a pattern.
Oh,
I don't know.
A blanket?
Well, I think the crochet blanket, that's the only one that I've done 3 or 4 times, I think. But as far as like a garment or something like that, or a shawl, I don't know if I think I've knit one shawl twice, maybe.
Well, you really like the half and half.
It's so meditative and relaxing, and I'm in the middle of a row.
Oh,
So, because I ran out of yarn, and
is that the linen quill
yes,
from your?
the
Okay.
linen quill. So you guys have to help me decide what to do with this, because this was leftover linen quill I had from the Willa. Okay, so I have another skein of the same color. But the half and half wrap, if you make the large size, it takes 3 skeins of one color and 3 skeins of another color. Or you can mix and match, whatever you want to do. So my thought is, do I buy another one of this color and then 3 of another color, which I'm thinking maybe black. They have a black that's really pretty.
Oh, black would look so
black
good
would be
with
cool.
that.
Or do I just stick with this, knit another one of these, and then use my leftovers of my other linen quill to kind of like stripe? And then I get the black too for the other half.
Oh man,
So it'd be kind of like a piecemeal. It'd be like piecing it together.
Because all of those would look so good with
You think
black.
so? Okay, I was hoping, but this is all I have left of these. So it's like this together. I weighed it. It equals 1 skein of that. So I would still have to probably get another one of this or another one of these for the 1/2, and then get 3 black. So I'm saying I still have to buy yarn, but it's just which colors and.
Are you going to enjoy working with the black?
I think so. I think so on linen quill. I think so, because it's kind of with the linen in it. There's it's white. It's like it's almost
That's
like
true,
a
because we saw
marl,
the
you know?
thing on your boobs. So,
Yeah. So the linen kind of makes it not like jet black.
Okay.
So anyway, you guys have to tell me. Should I buy just 2 more skeins of this and 3 skeins of black?
And just go black and gold.
Black and gold, just black and gold. Or should I buy another one of these and then the black, and kind of do some like striping of one side or both sides. So anyway, you guys have to solve that problem for me, because before I was going to wind this up, and you kind of have to tell me by tomorrow so I can take it to work with me. I'm just kidding.
My input, is that not enough?
It is enough. It is enough. So you think I should stripe?
Oh, heck yeah.
Add some
but I
some
love
of that?
stripes
I
and
do too.
color
And it's
stuff,
funny because I was watching Stacy from Stress Knits. She's knit like a gazillion of these, and she's obsessed with them. And that's what got me to go, I'm going to do another one because I love them.
That's so funny.
But it's funny because she's never striped any of hers. Well, if you've knit with linen quill and made the half and half wrap, you have leftovers. And so I messaged her after her last YouTube video, and I was like, have you ever striped any of yours? And she was like, no, I haven't. I was like, because that's
Why not?
I know, because to me it's a great way to use up your linen quill, and otherwise you're just gonna have all these, which, I mean, who cares if you have leftovers, because they're amazing, you can use them for other things. But I'm like, make it fun and add some some different stripes to it, but to each his own. I mean, I have one of each, one that's striped and one that's not. And I love my linen quill better than the other one because it's linen quill and it's so soft. I wear it like every day around the house. So
would you personally?
Yep.
Would you knit one of these half and halves using any other yarn, or are you totally like, no, it's gotta be the linen quill?
I just love how it drapes. It's so warm and soft, and I don't know, I just love it. And that's why it's funny, because like in the Willis shirt, sweater, whatever you want to call it, I don't love it as much in a sweater. But in a shawl, I'm just like, you just want to cradle up in it. Like, it's just so nice. So, I don't know. So, anyway, but I want to continue this. And it's been nice because at work on my lunch break, I can get like, was it 2 or 3 rows done? So it's not a ton. And then the other day I was stuck in traffic because where I'm located right now, it takes almost an hour to get home, which sucks. So I took out my half and half, and while I'm waiting in traffic, I'm like doing a couple stitches. Bob was like, are you kidding me? You were knitting while you're driving? I'm like, well, I'm stopped a lot, so I might as well be doing something while I'm commuting. It makes it a little bit more bearable. So anyway, but it's been fun.
It's hard as a knitter or crocheter to sit and do nothing.
Yes.
Because every opportunity you think, or every time you're just sitting, you think is an opportunity to be.
Well, and it's funny because my daughter is sick right now, and she's quarantining. I don't think it's the bad word, but
the C word.
To me, it sounds like just the flu. But anyway, I was telling Bob, I feel bad for her because she's like by herself in her apartment, and I told Bob, if I got anything and I had to be quarantined or whatever, I'd be like, cool, I'm going to put my pajamas on, get me a cup of tea. I'm going to be knitting all the time. So I don't understand how people don't have a hobby like that. Like, I don't get what you would do.
I know.
You know what I mean?
I'm never bored.
No, exactly. And I just want to show off this bag one more time.
Yeah, it's really cute.
So long, Marianne. Of course, my dear Sophie passed away several months ago, but this is a perfect bag because it fits bunched up in I've been using my big, like, that backpack we bought from.
Oh, yeah.
What's that from?
Do you know what bag that was? I do, because it's hanging on my wall.
Yeah.
Because I have a bunch of pins on it. Ritual Dyes.
Thank you. Ritual Dyes, their backpack. I've been using that as my purse because I can fit my knitting in it, my work stuff,
my lunch,
yeah, everything. So it's been really nice. So this fits perfect. It's like a great size. Now it will not hold this shawl forever because it's
once it grows a little bit
huge. Yeah. But I just love the half and half wrap shawl. I don't know.
Clearly,
I know. It's like it's so weird to me.
No,
but
it's not weird. Just, you know what?
Cozy.
If there's something you love to do,
yeah,
and you're not sick of it,
it's not illegal. You know,
yeah, not yet.
That's true.
Then yay,
yeah, then do it. Yeah,
don't apologize.
Yeah, and I am thinking about doing Stephen West's mystery shawl.
Are you really?
Well, I mean, I don't have yarn for it, so I would either have to.
Oh my gosh!
No, because it calls for solids, and I don't have a lot of solids.
Okay.
And it takes 5 or 6 skeins, and you can have some variegated, but very little. Like he said, if you really want it to go well, it needs to be mostly solids. And so I don't have a lot of solids.
I'm so scared of mystery anything.
I am, but it's kind of a good scare.
I know.
Like, it's kind of fun.
I know.
So I'm
and he's a designer you trust.
Exactly. I love his stuff. Most of his stuff I love. And then I'm also thinking about doing his pants. The one that Ruby Moss Cottage is doing. She's doing a knit along Joyce. She's doing it for his whatever it's called. I bought the pattern already.
You did?
It just takes your scraps held double. So your fingering weight yarn held double. That's what it takes.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm thinking about doing that.
I was going to ask you if that pin on your bag was a Ruby Moss.
I think it is. Yes, I should have shown her. I love her. She's thinking about not podcasting anymore.
Oh,
which would be such a bummer. I hope
what are you thinking, girl?
Well, they're thinking, her and her husband are thinking about doing a YouTube, Patreon for where they live and stuff like that, which I get, but it would just make me really sad because I really like their podcast. It is the, oh gosh, let's get it in English so I can read it. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever to load. Marled Mania leggings.
Oh, okay.
So they're just leggings that are fun, and you can use up a ton of scraps. So I thought about using my Row 1 minis.
Oh, yeah.
But I love Row 1 minis so much, I almost don't want them to be marled.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I do.
So part of me is like, but Leslie, just do it, because it'd be a great way to use it.
Right, you're gonna make another blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I'm debating, but I bought the pattern. I have not printed it off yet, but I'm thinking about it. So
Fun.
lots of stuff that I'm just casting on and
Because that's fun.
not finishing. You know.
I did a little bit more on my whatever this one is.
Slipstrap, well, yeah, right? No, fantastic.
Yeah, the Fantastic. I don't know.
We don't know. You guys know.
I knit on it forever, and that's all the progress I've made, because it's so long.
Yes.
And I did screw up. I'm almost done with this section, which I wanted to get past this section and then swap out and go back to my Bubbles cardigan for a while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
But I'm in the middle of a row. But see how I see that stripe of blue?
Mm-hmm.
That row, I did something wrong and didn't do the slip stitch. So I have this really pretty, just solid blue stripe.
It's beautiful.
And I thought, well, then I will just do one
later.
Yeah. Just to try to. Yeah. And then I kind of forgot to do it. So,
it looks beautiful. It
doesn't matter.
No.
I mean, there's so much going on here. No one's ever going to know.
No. And it's gorgeous.
It is. I mean, it is really pretty.
It's so pretty.
I'm just, I honestly just don't know what the heck I've been doing.
You've been busy. You've been very busy. You sold over. If you thought about a knit shop selling over 100 skeins and having to ship out all those orders
in 2 days,
that's a big deal. That's a lot of work.
Yeah. Because then
that's crazy. So that's a big deal.
All right. And I was still playing with yarn.
Exactly.
I just don't have anything to show you.
Exactly. So that's okay.
Although I can show you my nice clean. Yarn shire.
I know.
Because I don't think I have any fresh goat video to show.
Bummer.
So
okay. I almost sent you. Did I send you that goat video the other day of the goat that was talking and stuff? He was so funny. Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure.
It was very funny. I don't know if I sent it to you or not. But,
I don't know.
It was a TikTok video or something. It was very
funny.
They're goofy. Goofy. Well, let's see. Okay, so my Musso or whatever it's called,
Mouse X, yeah.
Mouse X, yeah. Everybody else is correcting us, which we know. We just, we don't know actually. That's by Sponsory Co.
Mouse X just sounds cuter.
It does sound cute. So I'm stuck on this sweater, you guys, because I just cannot get the sleeves done.
What do you mean? Like you're bored
because
with
it's annoying. The two mohairs held together is driving me batty. So it's not relaxing. You know what I mean? In fact, maybe I would take this to work tomorrow and work, but then that'll frustrate me on break time. I don't know if I want to be frustrated on break time. So I want to finish this so bad because I know I'll like the finished product. I know I will. Yeah. I'm going to wear it like crazy, but I just hate two mohairs together. I will never do that again.
Yeah.
And yet I love mohair, but I will always pair it with a fingering weight yarn of some sort or something because I can't do it double. It's just every stitch is just such work. And but you know what? It's funny. The other night I was knitting on a different project, which I'll show in a second, and it's kind of doing the same thing. And so I started knitting with my right hand, holding the yarn in my right hand.
Oh, yeah?
And it wasn't doing it as much.
Oh.
So it makes me wonder if it's just a continental versus... Yeah, see? I don't think it's not...
I can't knit like that.
You can't?
No.
Well, this is how I started knitting years ago. And then I switched to what? We're continental knitters now?
I think we are.
We're continental. But I used to be what they call a thrower, but it's funny because I never... I guess I do fully let go of my knitting. So that's interesting. But see, then if I hold it with my left hand and do it, I feel like I have to really work. See, that's so tight. It's so weird.
That is weird.
See, and I end up splitting. Nobody can. How can you guys see? Yeah. I feel bad. I'm doing it off camera, but I feel like I have to fight to get through each stitch, and then I end up splitting some. It's just weird. Why is that the case?
I do.
So anyway, I'm just strange. But I want to finish this thing so bad. But it's just, I feel like I have so far to go because this is only the first sleeve, and I'm not even down to an elbow yet. You know what I mean?
And sleeves suck anyway.
They do, but it's wonderful if you can just race through them. But I feel like I can't race through it. But anyway, I love the color of the yarn.
I do too.
And this is
Trilogy
yarns. So I love it, and I would love it if it was paired with any other fingering weight yarn, just not held double. So. But anyway.
Are you shooting for long sleeve? Or are you going to go short?
Yes. Oh, yes. Long sleeve. Totally.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I still
You
feel
can't
like
talk yourself into going short.
I would never wear it if it was short. I love long balloon sleeves. That's my favorite. So, and that's the thing. I could have easily gotten that done by this podcast. And that's what my plan was. I was like, I'm going to have it done. I'm going to have both of those done by this podcast. And that one I just have not picked up, except for just now in 2 weeks, because the sleeves just make me go, oh, it's too much work. So I need to get past that and do it. So.
Well, since I didn't do much over the last 2 weeks, I just pulled out old shit.
I've been sitting around twiddling your fingers.
Yeah. No, actually, Rhonda had asked on our last one about what poncho I have knit that I like the best.
Oh, yeah.
And I would say probably this one.
It's gorgeous.
And I couldn't think of the name of it, so I told her I'd mention it. So it's Everybody Loves Me. Remember, I hate that name.
That is a weird name.
Everybody Loves Me.
That is
interesting. And I'm not knocking her. She probably means everybody loves me, like the poncho. Everybody loves this poncho.
True, because
but
it's gorgeous.
It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Everybody Loves Me.
Nobody hates me.
By Scally Girl Knits. And, you know, I love it so much that I still haven't even woven in the ends. I really need to do that.
Makes me think of this saying, because this gave me encouragement at work. It said, confidence is not they will like me. Confidence is I'll be fine if they don't.
Absolutely.
So I was worried about people liking me at work, which is so stupid.
No, it's not stupid. You're just being honest.
Like
Nobody wants
fart,
to.
You know?
Nobody wants to go be the outcast or
the new gal that can't do computer stuff.
Exactly.
You know?
You're fine.
But that is a weird name. Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves
But it's a gorgeous poncho, so
it's a great poncho. Yes.
I could see why people would love it.
Sure.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So where are we at in are we
I got one more
another project.
Yes. I just cast this on last night. So I'd ordered, this was the sweater I wanted to cast on, but I didn't want to pay hundreds of dollars for yarn.
Right.
Because it takes Aran weight and you're supposed to combine 4 strands of yarn together. And I was like, I am not knitting with 4 strands of yarn held together. And I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars on yarn. So I bought Snuggle Puff.
I best write this down.
Aran heavy-waisted work.
I love the name.
Worsted. Yes.
Snuggle Puff.
Heavy worsted weight from Knit Picks. This is not a limited edition, so they should have it forever. I ordered I don't know if it was like 10 skeins or something. I don't know. I ordered a lot. And I still don't even know if I have enough, so I'm probably going to have to order more. Yes. So it's, what is it made out of? It's fake stuff. Well, no, it's cotton and nylon. 70% cotton, 30% nylon. It is very soft.
Okay.
Let me show you instead of just holding it and, not
talking about
you.
the name.
So anyway, this is what am I knitting?
Is this the sailing sweater?
Nope.
Oh.
Magnolia Bloom.
Magnolia.
My niece's name is Magnolia, so that kind of made me want to do it too, but that's it.
Oh, I do like that.
Yes.
I do.
A lot of people are knitting it right now, so I know Skein Cocaine, she's the one that got me like, oh my gosh, I have to knit that one. She did the white one. And then also Taylor from Taylor Makes Cozy or Taylor Making Cozy. She has a podcast. She just knit it, and she had a great tutorial on her podcast on how to make your baubles perky, because her baubles weren't very perky. So she found how to make them perky, and I think I'm gonna have to rewatch that video when I'm done because my baubles aren't very perky.
Is it wrapping the yarn around it or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Twisting and wrapping.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my second go at this sweater, because you knit the neck and then you're supposed to fold it over inside with the first row and pick up, and knit and then purl every other stitch to connect it all. So I did that.
Yeah.
But what happened was, and it looked all wonky. Like it wasn't perfect because I didn't line up perfectly each stitch with the cast on. So I just decided I'm going to knit it, and then when I'm done, I will fold it over and decide if I want to, and then connect it together just with weaving it in or whatever. I'm just going to do it that way because who has time for that? So it looks a little wonky right now because this neck looks huge, but it's supposed to be folded over and, in.
It's so pretty. I love I have to feel it.
Yes.
I could totally wear that.
See, it's really
I think
soft.
I could do it.
The cotton. But I think it's going to pill like
Yes, it's going to pill. Dang it.
I know. But it's beautiful.
Because it is really...
Yeah,
I
it's
really
soft,
like
and I think it's going to be warm without being. Well, no, it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm, but that's fine. It's a winter sweater, so. But I like the color. I don't know. I'm
It's a
kind
fun
of
color.
into turquoise. I just like the turquoisey color. So I just started that last night, and it really, people have said it's really addicting, and it is. Like I would do a row, and then I'd be like, okay, I'm done for the night, and then I'd be like, I'll just do one more row, and it's charted, which is nice. You pick your size and just follow the chart and do it several times and go for it. So
I might have to get some of that.
Yeah.
What size needle do you work on?
Snuggle puff. Well, that's the thing. It starts out on 10 or 10 and a half, and then you move up to 10.75, but I don't have a 10.75.
Oh, I do. I have some if you need them.
So 10 and then 10.75. So I did 10 and a half.
Oh, okay. Remember the turtle doves that we did?
Yep.
That was one of those ones that...
See, and I think I have a 10.75 somewhere because I think I bought them for that pattern.
Yeah.
So they're probably just in my extra area. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do 10 and a half.
Yeah.
And of course I didn't do a gauge swatch, but I'm doing size medium, and I think it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. I think it'll be all right. What's the worst that can happen, you know?
Well, we know the answer to that. But you haven't had that problem.
I haven't.
Your problem has been running out of yarn.
Exactly.
So, don't you have some good news to share about that?
I do, yes. So wonderful. Lots of you guys were mentioning, hey, Leslie, go on to Ravelry, and even if somebody doesn't have that yarn for sale, ask them anyway if they're willing to, part with it. So I messaged a couple people, and a couple people said, oh, I do have a plan for a project. And I was like, no worries. Thanks anyway. Thanks for getting back to me so quickly.
Yeah.
But lovely Eileen, who is Grandma Jerry on Ravelry, she reached out and she was like, no problem, you can have it. And I was like, no, I want to pay. And she was like, no, I love your podcast. I've been a faithful, watcher or whatever. So super, super sweet of her. She is a nurse though, and so she's been swamped at work lately. So she said it's going to be a little bit, and I was like, that's totally fine. I'm not working. I brought it with me, but I haven't worked on it at all. Which now I can work on it with confidence, knowing I'm getting more. And she had 5 skeins of it.
Oh,
so that was super sweet of her. So of all the people that could have responded to me, I was glad it was her, because some people had 2 available. And I thought, I just want to have enough to make sure that I can finish this thing. So the fact that she had 5, I was like, that's amazing. So thank you so much, Eileen.
That's so awesome.
It was very sweet. And thank you for everybody that suggested that, because I honestly, when I saw that people didn't have it for sale, I thought, I'm not going to message them. They're not going to just give it to me. And a lot of people only had 1 skein. And I was like, I'm not even going to message them because I need literally several. So that was so sweet of her to do that. So I really appreciate it. And once she sends me her address, I'm going to be sending her something, but she hasn't sent me her address yet. So, but that was very nice of her.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Yes, very fun. So I can finish that. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
so excited. So anyway,
you have anything else?
Well, this is a pattern I purchased, which I love Esposa Tricot patterns because they're free, and I think they do an amazing job. They definitely go to all the lengths of test knitting. I've never knit one of their patterns and been confused or been like, what the heck are they saying? Like, they're just very understandable, very readable, and at least in my brain. So this is the next one I want to cast on. I've ordered some yarn for it, and I'm waiting for some mohair to come in. But it's called the Calliope. And so I'm going to cast this on as soon as my mohair comes. But the yarn that I purchased is alpaca. It's 100% alpaca.
I love the label.
I know,
little face is so cute.
So cute. So it was drops, and it came very quickly, and I think it came from Lithuania. So I was kind of surprised. I got it off Etsy, and I bought a lot of skeins of this. I just left them at home because I was like, I don't need to bring the whole bag of them all. But I'm waiting for some mohair to come because I'll pair it with it, and I think it's a similar color to this if I remember right. I ordered it last week sometime. So that's going to be on the needles next. And I'm excited for that because I love the neckline. It's really, really, it's big and really pretty. I don't know.
Is there a picture of it on there? Besides that front one?
Yeah, there is. There's some pictures.
Well, I want to know about the neckline.
Yeah, see, it's just very wide and deep. I don't want to show anything I'm not supposed to show.
Well, it's free.
Oh, that's... Duh. Yeah, you're absolutely right. So anyway, I just, it'll be comfy and warm and
nice.
Cozy. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think
very
this will be super soft. Soft and breathy. So, yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. The alpaca is really, really
Hey, if it has a cute label.
Then we're sold.
Pumpkins and Wool, that yarn dyer. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
I mean, that's her shop name. She has the best labels.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bull pickup truck with pumpkins in it.
Cute.
I mean, it is so cute. I love her.
Cute.
I love her logo.
That's fun. That's fun.
But anyway. Well, yeah, I'm just waiting to get on with the part of the podcast that I got stuff to talk about.
Okay, let's get on with it.
No, actually, this is going to be a mystery. You know, we talked about making a list of our whips, and so I did.
Oh, good for you.
I don't know how complete it is.
I need to do that.
But I have...
Oh, Lordy.
17 listed so far.
Wow.
So that's why I'm feeling a little bit like, what am I going to do? And then I thought, it's time to bring out the Halloween bags. Well, guess what? There's something in here.
Oh.
And I haven't looked yet because I just pulled it out today thinking I'm going to swap out a couple.
Interesting.
So let's see what's in this.
See what's in it. I bet you it's socks.
I bet it is.
I'm going to say it's socks.
That's my bat socks.
Oh,
Remember?
yes.
I think I've done one.
Yeah.
It's hanging on my wall.
Okay, didn't something happen to it?
Something happened. And
what
you know
was
what?
it?
I think I'm not ever going to do... I should just repurpose what's left of this yarn.
Yeah. Or do you think restart? Do you think you would have a new vigor for doing it or no?
No, not right now. Like the one that's hanging on my wall is really cute. What do I need two for? I mean, like if I want to wear them.
You're just going to use it as artwork. Then
Yeah, if it's
who cares?
artwork, I don't know. It's
You could
just
frame it though.
I don't know, but it's time to use my my bag. So
yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Oh, sorry, I'm pulling out there. I should have grabbed the sock, but like I said, I didn't know what was in here, so I didn't know to grab it. But anyway.
So do you think out of all those projects that you've listed, do you think there's any of them that you're like, I'm not frog it? Or do you like all of them and you want to finish all of them?
I'm not positive.
Okay.
I've got the bubble cardigan, which I love.
Yeah.
The shawl. Carrie's cowl I have to finish.
You have to.
So someday. It'll be for Christmas. I have this one called the antelope cowl that I love the pattern and I love the yarn. The next thing on the list was this bulky cable hat that, I mean, I like it. It's just, it's kind of, And then my other big Halloween bag, I know what's in here, really even though I haven't looked at it since last year. This is that Desert Vista Dye Works. Remember I bought the bingo, she did the bingo.
Yes. Oh,
Minis. And like you do, oh gosh.
Now she's like thinking crochet.
Oh my, exactly. These are so fun. I bought the kit that came with all the little Halloween, well, not that pen.
And what's it supposed to be?
So it's this Desert Vista Dye Works Halloween movie bingo.
Yes.
And so there was like a list of different movies, like scary movies that you could watch. And then whenever something happened, like you use that coordinating yarn.
Gotcha.
And I mean, it's really cute. But the thing is like scary movies and stuff, I love them. I think they're funny and hokey and just hilarious.
Yeah.
But Michael's not really into them.
Aww.
So we're not going to
get scared.
You know, he's got a sensitive soul.
He's a little sensitive.
So I don't know that I'm actually going to do, even though I thought it was a cute idea. Obviously, it didn't happen for me last year.
Right.
But there's some really pretty ones in here.
Exactly. Yeah.
Look at these.
Yeah.
I think that...
This is really pretty. Oh, happy Halloween.
Fun.
It's like Halloween with... Oh, man, it's like blown out.
Yeah. That one looks so big.
It's a doozy.
Is that why is that one so big?
This one's huge, too.
Is this one even hers?
Spooky Halloween mini skein. Doesn't say.
Look at these. These are little.
Yeah, it's Desert Vista.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Some are just bigger than others, I guess.
That's what she said. They're pretty.
They are. They're awesome.
And they're Halloween without being like in-your-face Halloween. I mean, except for this one.
I love the in-your-face Halloween ones too, though.
I mean, it's obvious Halloween.
That one looks like a clown, which is definitely scary.
Yes, clowns are scary. Should be outlawed, right?
Oh, you guys. So, and then here was like the list of some different movie suggestions. Which, if I was just here by myself for a week,
Yeah,
I would totally, I think it'd be fun to just watch a bunch of...
totally. It would be fun.
Or like when Michael used to go to work, and I would have those...
The good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. Then I could just, I could put in and I could now too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just, he's in and out of the house a lot, and I'd feel guilty sitting there watching TV. Did it?
Hour 9.
But why?
Oh, that's funny.
Just because he's always out working his butt off.
Right.
And my butt's
Making
just
our house
getting bigger.
better. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't mean I have to.
Right. It's supposed to be the golden years.
That's right. That's right. You're supposed to be able to do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
That's funny.
So, anyway, so that's, now I gotta think.
I need to go dig out all my Halloween bags. I don't think I have very many, though. But then I might have more than I think.
Yeah.
Man, I feel so, woo. Will you see the light?
Oh, it got light.
Woo. But yeah, I don't think I have very many Halloween bags.
I have one more that I can think of.
Yeah.
It's my skeleton one. But I figure I should at least use them for a little while.
Totally. No, they're
It's
so
October.
cute. They're so cute. I know. I can't believe it's October. It's insane.
I'm so excited about it being
So
October.
crazy. I am too. I love October. It's a beautiful month.
It's a great
And
one.
we've had great weather. We finally got good rain. I feel like the grass is now greening up. Crazy.
Our I think I got some little hairs on me from all your fuzzy stuff.
Probably.
Our grass is green again.
Yeah.
It's like overnight. It rained a little bit and then we had green again. It was like, yay.
So nice.
It is.
So nice. Beautiful. All right.
Are we on to community service?
I think so.
Oh, or should we talk about these?
Yes, we can talk about those. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is important.
Yes.
There's a new dyer out there. New.
Is she new? How long has she been doing it?
I don't know, actually.
Because she seems like her yarn seems so beautiful that I'm like, I don't think she can be new.
Well, yeah,
if she's new, then she has natural.
Well, it's in her DNA.
I know.
Because
it's almost like she has to be.
Yarn Cafe Creations and Dragon Horde Yarn, both great dyers.
Amazing.
Well, and then I think their mom or something. I mean, Yarn Cafe Creations is the mom of Dragon Horde, but I think another generation
really
up there died. Wow. Like the mom or something. The mom of the mom.
I don't know.
I could be making this up like I do.
Wow.
But anyway, another daughter, and I think her husband maybe. I don't want to start,
rumor.
You know how it is when I just start saying what I think the deal is. I just make stuff up, and sometimes it's right, sometimes it's really wrong.
That's true.
Anyway, Sinful Yarn had contacted us about wanting to send some yarn our way to share on the podcast and to give an honest review. So Leslie and I each got to pick a color.
A skein, which I think is not fair. I think she should have let us pick like 10.
Like have 5.
Yeah.
Because we're not greedy or selfish at all.
It was just
we can't buy it.
We can't. Yes, and I will be. It was just so hard because she had so many.
She really did.
Beautiful yarns. I'd pick one, and then I'd be like, oh, but then I really like that one too. Oh, but then that one's really pretty.
And you know what one really? I'm not gonna say I should have got it because I like what I got.
Yeah.
But there was that one, I think it was called Jelly Bean, and it was, and this is the crazy part, it's yellow with like other colors in it. When did I start liking yellow?
I know. I know. No, she had so many great combos and good. Did. It was really hard because I'd send Michelle, I'd say, okay, I'll take that one. But then I'd go back and look and I'd be like, oh, but then, I could be.
I did the same thing. And as soon as I sent her the message about which one I wanted, I was like,
second guessing yourself.
Yes, I should have.
Totally.
It's so funny because literally, it wouldn't. I could totally go buy one, but when you're picking one as a gift to yourself from someone, you want it to be the perfect one.
The one.
It's like if I buy one and it's not like whatever, then that's fine. But if someone's gifting it to me, it's gotta,
I know you put more pressure on yourself.
Do.
It's so funny. I don't know why. It's like so weird. So I picked this one, Peach Cobbler, and oh my gosh,
gorgeous,
it's so pretty. Hopefully it doesn't get too blown out.
It might be.
It's so beautiful. It's just the perfect peaches and brown. But I feel like it could be a fall color, but it could also be a spring color.
I think so too.
Oranges.
Yeah.
It's just so beautiful. So I love it. And it's super soft. I don't know what her mix is. It doesn't say.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I guess you'd have to
weight and 4-ply.
Go to her.
Yeah,
because it says on this one.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. It's so beautiful.
This one's 100% merino wool.
Oh, it's 100%
notice?
fingering weight.
Do you notice?
I do.
Yeah. And I chose this one, melted popsicle, in a DK weight.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to crochet a hat.
Wow.
I'm going to try to crochet a hat.
Stepping up.
I got to do something.
Yeah.
You know, besides squares.
Produce all these blankets.
And blankets. Exactly. So yeah,
That's
and I
beautiful.
just thought, you know, this is the color is totally not a color I would normally pick,
It's very pretty.
and that was by design. I wanted something different than one of the 400 remaining skeins that I have in there.
Yes. I know, and it's funny because I'm trying now when I buy yarn to buy a sweater's quantity or close to it at least, so I can have like half of a sweater with 2 skeins and maybe another half with 1 or 2. But with this one, I was like, I have colors that are similar, but not this, that I'm like, oh, I could totally like intermix this with a lot. So this is definitely something I would choose, you know, whereas that's something maybe outside of your regular scope.
Yes.
But I thought, even though this isn't a sweater's quantity, I can either go buy more, which, yeah, I'm very tempted to do, or I can mix this with a bunch of other ones and it would go together beautifully. So, but it's so pretty.
It is. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
And-
what's her name? Do we have a name?
Yeah, she does have a name.
What's her name? Do you know?
Oh, thank you
feel
very
bad.
much for putting me on.
I'm
the spot.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
I just don't like saying like,
I know.
thank you.
It
Sinful
occurred to
Yarns.
me as we were talking that I really should have known her name.
I know.
And I'm really sorry that I don't, because I'm a loser.
It's okay. I'm a loser too, because I don't know either.
Well, but
So,
you didn't communicate with her. I did.
know,
so I
but
really
I
should
should know too.
I was kind of thinking, do I
Should we
have...
just call her Miss Sinful Yarn? So pretty.
Golly. Oh man, I haven't even cleaned up from last time we did this. Shoot. What have I been doing? But
Where's
literally,
the last week gone?
two weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay, I'm gonna find this information out because
You've just been checking on me every day and making sure I'm good. You know, that's what you've been doing all the time.
I have been checking on you because I'm excited about your working and your. Is there anything you want to? I know you're not going to say too much because of the field, but you're happy. You're having a good time.
Yes. It's just funny because I was telling my husband, I said, when I went to school to be a phlebotomist, I had no idea that there'd be so much computer work. I thought it was just, come to my station, let me draw your blood, you know. But there is so much computer stuff. And it definitely depends on where you work too. Like I was talking to my trainer the other day and she said, well, if you go to this hospital, they do just pass people through like a trough, like a cow, you know, feeding trough or whatever it's called. You just go through the line. They already have the stuff. You get your blood drawn, you're out the door. And so there's not computer stuff. But for us, I'm actually ordering the tests. I'm actually like making sure that you're getting charged for the right tests, making sure that none of the tests like overlap, make sure I'm putting the right blood into the right tube, which tubes, both. I mean, there's just a lot to it. Making sure that your tests go to the right lab, you know, and that your doctor, I make sure your doctor's included in this so he gets the right results and all this stuff. So that I had no idea that was involved in the job. So that's been the overwhelming part. The drawing blood, I've had really good days. I had a switch of trainers last week on Wednesday, and she threw me off a little bit because everybody's been super nice and extremely kind, but she just kind of intimidated me slightly. So when I started my shift, she said, okay, I'm just gonna have you draw blood all day. And I was like, okay, cool. And I was just not getting blood at all. Like I was just missing. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? Well, we were talking and I was like, for one thing, I was in a totally different station. I'd gotten used to being in this one room and everything. I was getting acclimated with where everything was. And this gal was in a different station. Same, you know, you use the same stuff, but it's like everybody puts stuff differently, you know?
Of course. Yeah.
And then she kind of intimidated me because her personality was different than the other gal that had been training me. And I love her. She's great.
Good.
But it was just, but then by the next day I was back, my game was back on. I did fine. I did good, you know, got blood and it was fine. But it just, there's just a lot to learn, and which is good. Because I, you know, Bob was saying, well, you wouldn't want it to be just like, no brainer. And I'm like, no, you're right. And I know once I get it all, it'll be great. And I love everybody I work with is super nice and funny. And the mood there is very cool and chill and everybody's laughing and joking. And so it's a fun atmosphere, you know. It's just getting to the point where I feel confident knowing. It's just weird because I don't know if you're this way, but I don't like not knowing what I'm doing. it frustrates me. I like being good at what I'm doing. Whatever I do, I want to be the best at it.
I don't know that anyone enjoys the learning curve.
Yeah. Well, I think some people might look at it as like, oh, it's a fun challenge. Yeah, bring it on. I don't know, maybe. But I'm just like, I don't like this feeling of like, I have no clue what I'm doing and I could really screw this up. Like, I have to make sure that this is all right, and so there's just that pressure of making sure everything is perfect.
Well, and it's good because I think that there are people out there that don't feel that pressure, and then they do things kind of half-assed.
Yeah.
So good for you for,
Yeah, I care enough about people that I want them to get the best results, and most accurate, but it's just a ton to learn that I didn't expect. I really thought that they were going to put me in a station and be like, here you go, draw blood today. Cool, no problem. But it's like, oh no, you got to go on the computer and you got to have all these 5 different programs up and you have to go to this and then you click to this program and click this button. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And it didn't help that my trainer that day, she showed me my notebook, which I'm supposed to go step by step, and it's supposed to train me. And she looked at it and she was like, oh, that's not right.
Oh, no.
That's not the way I would do it.
Oh,
this is how you should do it. And so then I was just like, how am I going to learn this if my notebook that I'm supposed to be using isn't even right? But anyway, it's fine. It's good. Did you find out the name?
I did.
Awesome. Did I jaw wag enough?
You did. Good job. Good job.
I'm done.
Well, and it was especially difficult because I got booted off of Etsy the other day because my password had been compromised, which happens all the time.
Really?
Because I reuse passwords.
Oh.
And anyway, nothing bad had happened, but they had sent me a message saying, we're changing you need to change your password.
Yeah.
So I changed it, but on my iPad here, I haven't put in the new one.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't know what I changed it to. I had to write it down because that's why I have to reuse passwords because I can't.
Oh, me too. I've used the same password for like everything, which is bad.
That really jacks up your security thing. They get so mad at you for doing that.
Yeah.
I get the little exclamation mark saying you've used this password,
naughty.
225 times.
Gosh.
It's like, well, yeah. Could you imagine trying to remember 225 different passwords?
No, and now at work I have to have all these passwords, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm picking the same one. And my trainer was like, well, I'm not going to tell you not to, but I was like, I'm just going with it because I can't remember all this stuff.
No,
so there's no way.
Her name's Alaska.
Beautiful.
Yes. And how could I not remember that?
Oh my
That's what's funny.
gosh,
Is how could I not remember? But yes,
they're a
her name is
husband
Alaska.
and wife yarn dyeing duo. That's awesome.
His name is JD, in case anyone, we don't want to make him feel like we're not including him in the...
So go follow them on Instagram.
Yeah. Well, you're going to, because they sent us not only
Alaska
the yarn...
sent us. Now we're going to use her name all the time.
Yes. Well, maybe it was JD.
Oh,
we don't know who packaged it up.
That's true.
One of these Sinful Yarn duo, Alaska or JD, sent us... Seen these before? Yes, you have, because look. Oh, you wouldn't know, because I could have just gone like that.
You have to hold them all up together. You have to hold them all up together. There you go.
Look at that.
Yes.
So, giveaway.
And they didn't give us the option to keep them, so we have to give them away.
Exactly. So, let's do our usual, go check out their shop, follow on Instagram.
And try hard not to buy something. I mean, it's not going to work, but, you can try, because... Don't try. No, you should just buy it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I think that they'd probably not want us to tell our viewers not to shop with them.
Try not to. Yeah, don't buy it.
This is great yarn, but don't give them any business.
So stupid.
Last giveaway we get from anyone. What's wrong with those people?
We actually got stuff sent back. What the heck happened? Oh my gosh.
So, comment with... what you like.
Your top 10 favorites of theirs.
You're not going to get one of those. You're going to, although we should have you mention if you have a preference between these two, because some people may not do anything with DK.
Peach cobbler,
fingering, and melted popsicle DK.
Yes.
So,
or you can just say pink and peach, whichever. If you can't remember.
Or DK or fingering.
Yeah, DK or fingering.
I mean, we're here to make your life easier. You wouldn't know it by some of the instructions that we drop on you.
Or lack thereof.
We really do try to keep things simple.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I wonder why Rebecca was outside.
Maybe she went on a walk.
I suppose I could. I did. I went over, so we have some acreage across the road that I've been over there a little bit to shoot and stuff, but there's this forest area over there that I've never been in. And I went in there, Michael took me in there the other day and we were walking around. It is so beautiful because it hasn't had any human interaction in over 20 years, if it ever had any. So the trees are just everywhere. There's ferns I love ferns.
Me too.
Just,
I do love ferns.
it was really neat.
So is that the perfect spot for Bob's and my fifth wheel?
Sure, why not? Yeah, whatever.
Perfect.
I want your fifth wheel right next to our house.
That's right.
So
I know. So I can get my morning
you.
coffee. I can come over and we can have coffee together.
I want to know you're here.
I know. And when you
boy,
leave,
would I.
And when you come and go.
Yes. Well, we know that because we've got the alarms on the driveway.
That's
and the
true.
cameras. We have a gate. He got a gate, and he's ordered the motor for it so we can
automatic.
operate it.
Oh, nice. That's great. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
But, it's
top-notch security here,
probably not, but
Is that a dog?
no, it's
Rebecca. It sounds like a little bark or something.
Oh,
that's funny.
Where'd you go?
I was getting the Wi-Fi.
Oh, I'm sorry. You hadn't got it yet?
No, he was playing ping pong. So
Oh.
look at his
He was just ignoring you.
Nice.
Aww, typical.
So now we know if the guys try to tell us they were doing something productive, we know that that's not the case. Although ping pong's productive.
It is.
I
I don't know
love
how
ping
good
pong.
Bob's at ping pong.
I love ping pong. What are you doing with all this? Okay, so moving on now
Moving
to
on.
community service.
Well, I mean, I bought all that alpaca yarn and the knit picks yarn,
yes.
and I have some cashmere coming in the mail. So that's coming. That is just from, I think it's an Etsy shop or something.
Stop.
It's not anybody like that we know.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, cashmere coming direct from, the store is called Baby Alpaca Store. But it was and they're in Lithuania.
Oh.
So I'm buying lots of stuff from Lithuania. But they have lots of, like cashmere, beautiful stuff. So it's coming, it's a big amount.
Was there a hefty shipping cost?
I didn't think it was that much.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what my total was. I don't know.
Okay.
I probably have another email here saying what it is. But I didn't think it was that bad.
Good.
But yeah, so that's coming.
Oh, we have another giveaway. Sorry.
Yes, go for it. Go for it.
While you're playing on your phone.
Uh-huh.
So, our friend, I don't know why he's barking, but it's really annoying. Oh, you're going to love this because I didn't even tell you about it.
No.
So, Taryn from the Stay Classy, the cute stitch markers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stay Classy Crafts.
Yes.
She sent you, and she said she would have sent it to me, but she knows I have a problem with it, so I'm not jealous.
You're not
But
offended.
look at what she sent you.
Oh, that's very
Necklace
cute.
and earrings of her
So
little
cute.
skeins, and she sells these in her shop.
That's adorable. Thank you.
And then she sent me some more of the markers with the. Oh, it's on. I have one over here because it's on my blanket, which I have no idea where I've put. So, anyway, it's like it has the clasp, the lever back clasp that I like, and then these cute ones.
So cute.
Great Halloween
Yes,
colors.
perfect.
Is a giveaway. So
nice. That's awesome.
yeah.
Very fun.
So also for her shop, or for this giveaway, go to her shop and okay.
Do you want me to help you? I don't know
No,
how we can help
you have no idea what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I was going to say was this is small enough that we could ship it wherever. But the reality is even when you send stuff this small, this is considered a package. And it's, so I'm sorry, we're still going to go with US.
Yeah.
Comment, go to her shop, tell us something.
She's got cute stuff.
She does.
Very
She
cute
does.
stuff.
But anyway, yeah, isn't that great?
That's so cute.
I know.
Super cute.
They're really cute.
Thank you.
I had noticed those in her shop actually before, and I was like, those are really cute.
Very
But
cute.
so I tried wearing earrings the other day, and I wore my diamonds, my good ones,
Good quality.
because I figured if anything's gonna work, it was okay.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing a necklace now. I'm wearing my this is some of my community service. Nitty Big Pearly.
Yep.
As soon as I saw her, well, I get her newsletter, so
Yep.
that she had these magnifying.
Yes.
What do you think?
It's great.
Remember at Hogan's Heroes,
great.
the one guy that had the thing in his eye?
Yes.
I haven't got to use, like, this is the first time I've worn it because I had it with my podcast stuff. But I could just see, like, at the grocery store, instead of pulling the glasses in and out, if I just need to read something on a label, how handy is that?
True.
And even if I never actually do, it's so cute.
Oh, it's totally cute.
Yeah.
I love even the chain that it's on. It's
The
a really
chain
pretty
is
chain.
really pretty. So I don't know that she has any left because
I know.
as soon as I got that newsletter, I went on and bought one. And then I know she sold out of the silver, but she was going to be getting more.
Yeah.
So you guys can go.
And I'm wearing hers too, which is funny. This is one of her older ones, but
The acorn. I love the acorn. I have that one too.
Fall.
It is. And so this is kind of funny. The other day, when I was doing something, I put on Peter Pan, like the one that's not animated.
Yeah.
You know, it's so cute. And the acorn, you know, that he gives her, that he says is a kiss or whatever, and then it saves her from getting. I was like, I have an acorn necklace. I have like something from Peter Pan almost.
You do.
So
You do. And they're so convenient just with the stitch markers. Although this one, I think I emptied it out because I put this stuff in my container. So I liked. Oh no, they're full. It's full.
Okay. Yeah.
This wasn't rattling around.
I do really like the stitch markers that she puts in hers.
I do too.
But yeah, I have a couple of her necklaces with them that they're all still in there just because I think they're so cute.
They are cute, but I love using them too because they're some of my favorites. Like,
yeah, I know.
love
I
how
really should
little
think
and cute
about
they are.
yes.
So sometimes
Totally snag free.
Yeah, and so some of her necklaces are empty that I have because I have them in my table next to
Makes
my living
sense.
chair. Yeah, it's so cute. She's got great stuff.
She does. She does.
And she's sourcing all of her stuff, I think, from the U.S. now, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I got my barnyard knits, the skein of sparkle bunny, whatever, because Leslie got it. Isn't it? I just love it.
So pretty. And to me, it's like, you know, when people say it's bunny or whatever, it looks like a bunny. Like, that's what I would pick for a bunny color.
Especially a sparkle bunny.
Yes.
I would love to have a sparkle bunny.
Yes. I just think it's perfect.
The grandkids were over yesterday. I was trying to remember what this was called because I don't see it on
bunny
there.
something.
Yeah, it is bunny something.
I can't remember.
Did you see it on there?
Nope.
Okay. Anyway, and so I gave the kids these a couple of little granny squares that I done with the flowers on them that I, was my my practice pieces. I gave them to the kids just because they were looking for stuff to play with, and so you give them whatever you can. And Tony was so funny because he's like, "This has sparkle in it."
That's cute.
Like, that's my boy.
He appreciates
the sparkle.
Yes,
that's a good boy.
He gets it. Yes. That's so pretty.
And then I ordered her, I think this was a color of the month. No, was it? I don't remember now. Frosty Air. I don't think it was a color of the month.
I don't think it is.
But it's so gorgeous.
It's very, very pretty. I know.
I got the color of the month last episode.
Oh, okay.
I knew I did something with the color of the month. And this space feels especially soft. I don't know. Doesn't it? Maybe it's just...
It is very, very soft. Yeah. Merino.
I love these colors with the blue and the green. And
so pretty.
Definitely a color I would like.
No, she's a great dyer. I mean, she's another one that's like you go on and you find 20 billion. I mean,
that's why I have 20 billion skeins.
Yeah.
I logged on to her site the other day. I was looking at, I think because I have another thing coming. And I was looking at my order history. I was like, oh my God.
She's got beautiful stuff. So pretty.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Lovely. Well, I bought some jewelry and I was just going to talk about it only because I feel like it was, sometimes when you order things, the quality stinks when you get it and you're like, why did I buy from them? But I actually was impressed with the quality and it came very quickly and I felt like they did a good job. So anyway, I got these bracelets and it's from a company called Beautiful Earth Boutique and they're on Instagram. I can't remember if I saw this through Instagram or if it was a Facebook ad, one of those.
Well, that makes it even more significant because so many of those are just junk.
So it might have been Instagram. But
so Beautiful Earth
Boutique.
Yeah,
and they're on Instagram and they have a website too, I think. Yeah, beautifulearthboutique.com is their website. But they have a beautiful website. But anyway, I feel like their jewelry is very affordable and I like jewelry. I wear it every day. I just thought like those, oh crap, discount code. Like the cherry earrings. I think those are so pretty.
I don't have to pick up my glasses.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Aren't those cherry earrings beautiful?
Oh yeah, those are cute.
So
I really like the ones you got.
I do too.
Because they're so delicate looking.
But that's beautiful. Like I think that's beautiful. The bracelet's beautiful.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you go to look, you'll see tons of. They have rings, earrings, bracelets, everything. So and they come in these cute little boxes, which I thought was so. It was just fun packaging too.
Put it in a box.
Okay, so get a look at these earrings I ordered. I think they are like beautiful.
Amazing.
They look so delicate.
They do.
And I would have worn them today, but they didn't match my outfit, so I wore the bracelets instead. But I'm definitely gonna wear them. But yeah, you just hook them in your ear, obviously, you know. And but they came in different colors. Like
I have to try some of those.
Yeah, this of course was pink, but they had white and they had, I don't know if they had blue. But I just think they look so delicate and beautiful.
It's because you don't see the wire so much, so it's like you're just gonna have these flowers hanging in your hair.
I just think it's so pretty, and they, like I said, I felt like when I got them, I was like, yeah, I got what I paid for. Like I feel like it was good enough quality, and I thought the bracelets were beautiful.
I love the bracelets.
And this was one set, like it came with 4 bracelets, which I think is a good deal.
Yeah.
So then they sent me this for free. I don't know. I can't remember if I paid like an extra $3 or $4, and you get this a surprise gift, you know. So I was going to put this in one of our giveaways, but I thought they were really cute cactus earrings.
They're super cute. It makes me think of, you know what? Hold on to them, because one of the things.
You're going to hold on to them because I'll lose them or something.
One of the things that I have left in our prizes is a skein of Desert Vista Dye Works.
There you go.
And that would be perfect since she's got the little cactus thing going.
I'll keep them in the box, and
next time we'll do that.
And it says right on the Beautiful Earth Boutique. So I mean, I was going to put the card in, but you'll be able to see it there. But it's a small business. I don't know how small they are, but it says, you know, you're supporting a small business. So, so anyway.
Cool. Yeah.
With our giveaways.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was so pretty that I had to share because I was impressed. I liked it better than I even thought. So I was glad.
I love it when that happens.
I do too.
Because sometimes it just doesn't.
Exactly. And I've had it happen with dresses and.
Oh, there's been so many things lately that I've been seeing that I've just wanted to purchase, but I've thought about past experiences and your past experiences and just decided,
forget it.
Yeah, I just don't know about this whole, here's some more of those.
Oh gosh, that's funny. She's giving me some coffee pods.
Oh yeah, this was the one from last time.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This was the color of the month
August,
yeah.
I saw her, is it September or October? I can't remember which one she's on right now. Obviously, she's probably on October's, right?
Probably.
But it's really pretty, so I might have to go buy one of those.
I don't know why I didn't, everything's still in here. Molly from Molly Klein told me that the colorways are on here. Because remember we were trying to figure out who
names are?
Yeah, and she said that it's on here somewhere. So I don't know why I never emptied any of this stuff from last time.
That's funny.
Okay.
I know, it's funny because after we podcast I go home and it feels like just this purge of like unloading everything and putting stuff away. I can finally just put it away and clear it out of my mind for a bit. So it's nice. It's a good feeling.
Well, because I needed another bag.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Chicken Soup Designs. I always liked her stuff, and then I think she stopped for a while, and then she started again. Yeah. And this was in her shop, and I love, not only, I know you're not as into the Americana thing, but I love
America, but I just don't,
you don't like this, but look at it's like see how the red and white, or cream, whatever, it's got like a floral kind of
design. Yeah, it actually is like a design.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's very cool. I like how she did the stripes.
So there's that, and then the interior's really cute too. Just little polka dots, and it came with this little bag. Fun. I don't know what I'll use it for, because I got lots of little bags, but I just thought it was cute.
You always need another little bag.
I totally don't need another bag. And then this little thing.
That's cute.
For like stitch markers or something. I don't know. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's cute.
It's very cute.
I have a ton of bags too, put in a bin, 2 bins actually, that I emptied my tree of a bunch of bags and just have whips hanging there. And so I had a bunch of bags that I thought I could sell
Yeah.
for cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, inexpensive
Right.
because. Yeah, I might list those too.
Totally. No, I think it's smart. It's like, why not? If somebody else is actually in love with it and going to use it,
Well,
it's
and like
good.
probably 75% of my bags I've never used. I love them, and they're hanging wherever because I think they're beautiful, or whatever. But actually used them, they're brand new.
Right.
They've just been.
Well, what do you consider used? You know what I mean? You put some yarn in it.
Okay, what I mean by used is I bought them from whoever, and so it's not its first time being sold.
Right, true, yeah.
It's still in pristine condition.
Yeah, I try to rotate through, but I have some that are definitely my favorites that I gravitate towards. Like right now, which it's funny I didn't bring it today, but I'm definitely into my kitchen clutter, the buffalo plaid.
I love that one
love
too.
that one for fall. Like that's just one of my favorites for fall. But yeah. But I do have some favorites that I love. Well, I bought from Michelle's store some spin cycle yarns. So I don't know what colorway this is. I don't know. It's wallflower?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
I think so,
I don't know if that's where she puts her name. So anyway, as soon as she was going to put these up, she let us have kind of first dibs. And so I had to snatch them because I don't know. Well, because obviously you had more than one skein of this, so I liked that because I thought, okay, I can definitely put that into a sweater or something. And then I bought this one, Frosty Night colorway,
which I love those colors.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
I like
it's beautiful. I just love that it's hand spun. I mean, because I have a ton of hand spun, but I need to start using my hand spun. So yeah.
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
Thank you. Thanks. And I might go shopping again afterwards. So just keep shopping. Yeah. I'll just come here, you'll be my yarn shop.
I'd be happy with that, yeah. Works for me. Well, I bought this funky, cute little thing from this place called Thread. Oh, I'm going to do it again.
There you go.
Thread and Maple. Yeah, Thread and Maple. I don't even know how I saw it, but it's this little leather thing. A little zipper spot on the back with stuff in it. But look, it's got scissors and darning needles.
Fun.
I know,
Cute.
right?
How does it shut?
And
Is it
it's magnetic.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And for some reason, I just really like it.
Yes.
I don't know why. I just think it's the cutest thing. Oh, and it came with little stitch markers.
Oh, if you can get them out.
If you can get them out. Yeah, they're just more of those kind, like the
silver, circular,
super smooth
ring types. Yeah,
but so
fun.
Silly.
You like those kinds of little gadgets, though. So
like if it has a magnet in it,
makes it best.
Come on.
Yes. That's so
there's
fun.
That.
That's so fun.
Do you have any other?
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, remember last time I was talking about the funny gadget that I ordered?
Yes.
And I wasn't even going to try to explain what it was.
You were just going to wait until you got it.
So it looks like a vehicular anti-theft device from the 90s.
Yes,
remember those things that you put on your steering wheel?
Yep.
So it does go smaller than this, but I have it by turning these things, you do something. But I have it at the length I wanted it. Okay, so it's for mini skeins.
Oh,
so that
interesting. Okay, so you can wind them.
You can. I sat in my chair. Oso didn't like it one little bit.
I'm sure.
But you have it. You can knit straight from your mini skein, so you don't have to go deal with your Swift.
Nice. Okay, so are you going to demonstrate?
I suppose I will.
I mean, because I got to see this in action.
I know. All right. Well, let's pull out one of these.
They're so pretty though. You don't want to pull out one of those. Well, they're all pretty.
Yeah. I could do one that because the Freckled Whimsy minis, since I'm going to have several from her, I'm probably going to use specifically for something.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? I've got all those Desert Vista dyers.
Yeah.
Okay. Although they're going to be a lot smaller, so
you'll have to adjust.
I'll have to adjust the thing, which is good. You'll get to see that.
Yes.
So do this pretty pink.
A teeny little one.
It is a teeny little one, so we'll see how that works with.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Do you want me to hold it up? Do you need help?
Like
how would you do this normally? Would you put it on? Like, what do you set it on to do it?
Okay, on your lap.
Oh, just on your lap.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the beauty of it. Is it's like, And it does get small, so you don't have to have this big, huge thing.
Nice.
Oh, maybe this will be fine. Oh, yeah, because it's... Okay. Oh, I might have to go longer.
Wow.
Oh, dear. That could be a problem.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so... All right, hang on. Let's do this.
Can I help you in any way?
Maybe. We'll see. Okay. So you undo these a little bit. I had to have Michael help me because I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah.
This is confusing. Oh, that one might be...
Oh, that one I think has to go up further.
Yeah.
That one has more space to go out this way.
Yeah, this one's maxed out, isn't
it?
Yeah, it is maxed out. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to leave that one there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, this is silly. Uh-oh.
Oh, boy, don't break them.
I can't be trusted.
That's the thing, my husband, he's a machinist, die maker.
Oh, yeah.
He's always, whenever he fixes anything or doesn't, he does it so tight because he's just, everything, his job has to be so precise and done to the nth degree, And so there's so many times he's done things and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I cannot undo this. You did it, you tightened it way too tight. Like, he's just notorious for that. But he'll strip things because he's so really trying to get that.
And that's what I was trying to not do.
Yeah.
So this one I have to actually take out to make it longer. But if I'd already maxed out, you don't have to take these out completely every time. Just if you're having to. Another company that's not going to ask me to be their representative because of my inability.
I think it's still not long enough.
Okay.
So what do you do?
I think I can go a little longer.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. Oops. Oh, darn it. I hate it when that happens. Because now I'm in a pickle.
Uh-oh.
I don't understand that saying.
I don't either.
I'm in a pickle. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Okay, so is that going to do it? Oh, this one.
So what do you
Why
do?
is this one so long?
Yeah.
Why is this mini skein so damn long?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to...
What would you do that? So that wouldn't work on that one.
It's not. I'm going to have to do my... Okay, so fail.
Oh, gosh.
Different mini skein.
And that was like a mini.
But it was super huge.
Super long.
Yeah, it's super long.
Okay.
So let's see if we can...
rectify this situation.
Maybe. This was such a great idea.
It was.
All right, whatever.
Okay,
I don't
I'll
know.
hold this. You get that out.
But we pinch it there because I haven't put the thing back in yet. Well, the thing is,
so pretty, all packaged up.
Yeah, these are the ones
The gal who has millions of minis can't find a mini that's going to work.
So many minis, but they're in the other room. Unless one of these other Desert Vista ones, but that one's okay. Maybe this one will be.
It's got to work. I mean, if
I know it. I just wonder if this one's even going to be longer.
Oh, is it from the same company?
Yeah, these are all Desert Vista.
They're all Desert Vista, so it may be.
So it might just be. Is this going to be that length? Oh, it's even longer.
Oh my gosh! I swear.
Okay, you know what we'll do is next time we do this, I will have some mini skeins that will
Everybody's
work on.
Everybody's going to be waiting and wondering, does this thing work? Should I go out and order it?
Okay, I used it on my lap.
You did?
Okay. With a mini skein that was not too long for this big, huge freaking plastic thing.
That is crazy.
I like it. I'm happy that I bought it.
Okay.
Although now that I have this bag full of minis that I would otherwise have used it for, I'm not going to be able to use it.
Yeah.
Because they're too long.
Well, and honestly, if this thing was any longer, it would just be awkward.
Yeah.
So it couldn't get any longer.
Right.
So to me, it's like...
Okay, I was really excited about this.
Yeah.
We'll just put what do they say? Let's put a pin in it.
Put a pin in it. Literally put a pin in it to keep it together.
We're really going to do that.
Yes.
We'll come back to this another episode because...
Circle back.
We'll circle back to
we'll circle back to it.
Yeah, because
But you have used it and it did work.
I used it once and I was happy with how it worked. I really was. I was so happy. Because, I don't want it around my toes and my feet.
Your neck.
No, the neck thing definitely is not great. But I thought I'd found the perfect
solution to all your problems.
To all of my mini problems. And I clearly have not. But, all right, let's just...
All of your mini problems. Many problems.
Mini. Many.
It's funny.
Yes.
Yeah,
All of my mini problems.
Yes.
Okay, last thing to show, but this is awesome. So the day that I was like listing all of my yarn to
Taking
de-stash,
your butt off. Yeah.
of course a big thing of yarn shows up.
That's fun.
Totally fun.
Yeah.
But Miss Babs, you know I love Miss Babs
Yes.
yarn. She has lots of, I wouldn't call them mini skeins, but they're like, I think they are pretty much mini skeins.
Yeah.
Let's see what.
They're like leftovers or something? Or
Well,
like,
I'm not sure how, probably, you know, but they're, well, it probably says on here because I got some really gorgeous ones and you're going to die because they're so pretty.
Oh, so pretty.
38 grams is this one.
133 yards.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that
Yeah,
gorgeous?
it's beautiful. So that's a honkin'.
Mini.
More than a
That's
mini.
what I'm saying is they're not exactly mini.
No.
But this is Good Morning Glory.
It's almost half of a skein.
But it's like, yeah,
Right?
and they weren't expensive. They were $10.50 each, which some places charge $7.
Yeah, for one
that, you
mini
know,
skein,
like
yeah.
that's 20 grams. And I'm
Right.
not knocking anyone for
Right.
doing that, but this was
That's a good
definitely,
deal.
so it was
Heck yeah.
fun.
That's very pretty.
And that's what I was
And that's
telling
a
you.
lot,
I'm
yeah.
either going to do this from now on by just partial skeins.
Yeah.
Or a sweater's worth.
Yeah.
Because it's like I either want a lot or just a little. Mad Hatter. Isn't that one fun?
That's very fun. These are really pretty colors. They're really very fun. Very cool. Oh, that's pretty.
Tara.
Wow. Yeah, that's really
Blues and greens.
I mean, you can make a significant
Looks a little
thing.
dark.
Because like just two of these
Yes.
is almost a full skein then.
No, that can't be. Because there's 400 yards in a. And there's
Well,
a,
300
so
or something, yeah.
4 of them would be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be over that, yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
Morticia. Some of these colors aren't probably showing up great because of
Yeah.
our. I can maybe I'll take a picture later.
Wonderful weather, which it is wonderful. But that's really pretty.
Ziggy Stardust.
Very fun. Are they all on the same base?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So fun.
I know.
Very cool. What a great idea. Oh,
Sea
that's
life.
Really pretty. That's really pretty. Oh.
Blusher.
Pretty too. They're all pretty.
They are.
There's no ugly ones yet.
No.
Very
Twinsies.
cute. So can I request for our advent this
Yeah,
year that you put one of
exactly.
these in each box? That's pretty.
Apple season. I think this was, Rhinebeck 2020. It
Oh,
was,
fun. That's really pretty.
And Begin Again.
Cute.
And I definitely didn't buy like every color available.
Oh, well, that's
I
good.
bought 10, I think.
Uh-huh.
And that was a good amount.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're right, it is, you know, I mean, it's definitely
That's a lot. Yeah.
enough that I could do something.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, 38 grams each. Are they all 38 grams? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so that was fun. It was just ironic that it came the day that I was, you know,
Purging.
Exactly.
Getting rid of stuff. Well, these take up less space.
They take-
So,
exactly.
you can have a lot more of
that's
these.
right. I can, and I can
Yeah.
still have a lot more.
That's right. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
So
anxious to,
fun.
like, you know, use those in something.
Yeah. That's so good.
Yeah.
Such a vibrant color.
It is a
Oh my
vibrant color.
gosh.
Sorry, we're not
sorry.
we're not showing
They're just
you.
so pretty.
They are. They're just
so
super
pretty.
pretty. And Miss Babs, I know they're bigger than like your little Etsy indie dyer, but I still feel like they're a.
A home,
I don't feel like I'm buying from some big. Not that it matters.
No.
I mean,
Yeah, right.
Get what you want from where you want. We don't judge.
Right.
But I've always been really happy with what I've gotten from them.
Totally.
And super fast shipping. And
Yeah. No, and she does some great colorways. I feel like she meets everyone's needs. I mean, if you like super vibrant, she's got it. If you like subtle, you know, more tonals, she's got it. Speckled.
She has a lot of nice bases too.
Yeah.
A lot of bases to choose from.
Yeah. No, she's got beautiful.
In fact, that's what started it. I had my name down on the Blackbird when she dyed more of that blackbird on the cashmere base, because that's what I was going to use with my bubbles.
Yeah.
But then I ended up getting it on a different base, and so I was notified that they dyed more. So I was going to go buy a few skeins of the black on the cashmere base. But since I'd already decided I was going to use this other one, and then I got to looking at these somehow, somehow I just ended up with all this stuff in my cart.
That's what happens though. You go to a site and you're just like,
that's exactly what
I
happens.
need this one, but then I need that one, and then before
So,
you know it.
so I did use some restraint in that I took the blackbirds out of my cart and I only bought these.
Nice.
So,
Good for you.
Yes.
Yes. Great idea.
Yeah. It is possible to,
Now we'll wait and see how much Michelle shops now that she's purged 100 skeins. We'll see what happens.
I don't have room for anymore again. Because I did redo it. And so I have less space because I took a big storage thing out of there. But
yeah, where'd you put it?
it's down in the shop.
Oh, okay.
Waiting for it to go to its new home, whoever wants it.
Yeah.
But
Fun times.
yeah.
Well, good.
All right, that's all. That's the big pile of stuff. For this time. I'm
Make sure to enter the giveaways.
Yeah, because now I forgot we have a few.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, it was fun hanging out with you guys today.
Yes.
Sorry, this thing was. It was neat. It really was.
I believe you.
But I am bummed that these skeins are not going to work with it. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. What I really want was a miniature Swift.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And I saw one on Etsy or a shop, and it was very expensive. And
you can't use your Swift?
oh, I totally
The
can.
minis? Okay.
Absolutely.
But you wanted like a cute little mini.
I wanted one that I could sit on my ass in my recliner and use. You want to know the truth of the matter? Of course I could use my Swift in my room. It's just I wanted something portable.
Yes. Speaking of that, it reminds me of how lazy I am sometimes. The other morning, like one of the things I loved when I didn't have a job was I would get up at 5 in the morning with Bob. He'd leave for work and I would literally sit on my butt for like 3 hours and just drink my coffee and knit and just eat, ease my way into the day, then go shower and get ready. Well, now I'm like, as soon as I get up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm like, I gotta go get my coffee. And so I'm like drinking my coffee while I'm doing my makeup. And I hate that because then I always want to brush my teeth right after I shower, but I feel like I can't because I can't brush my teeth and then drink coffee. Right. It just doesn't mix well. And so I actually the other day thought, maybe I'll put the Keurig in the bathroom so that I can make the coffee in the bathroom and time it better to where I can like get it made right as I'm done getting ready, or I don't know. I was like, how lazy am I that I want a coffee maker in my bathroom?
You're trying to be efficient because when you're getting up at 4:30 in the morning, you need to consolidate some stuff.
Well, and it's funny because now I'm on a time crunch to get ready because I give myself an hour to get ready, which is plenty of time, but I can't just lollygag. I have to get ready. And so I was thinking, well, if I made my coffee in the bathroom, it could be brewing while I'm showering. Like I'm trying to cut steps to where I have a little bit extra time to drink my coffee.
Totally.
So it's ridiculous. I'm not going to do it, but I did think about it for a second.
Well, that'd be a win-win because it could also be an air freshener.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
there's nothing like smell of coffee.
That's what I'm saying.
It would like help wake me up maybe too.
But you also wouldn't want to associate the smell of coffee with any residual bathroom activity.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. So, all right, keep it out.
We've ruled that out. Yeah. Right. It's not like my kitchen's that far away from my bedroom. It's really ridiculous.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. So anyway,
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
And
hope you have a good 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll be that much closer to being trained.
And to your birthday.
Yeah. I'm not having those anymore.
Yes,
kind of
you
forgetting,
are. No.
I don't know what age you start forgetting how old you are. I still feel like I sometimes have to do the math.
I totally have to do the
this
math.
Old? Yeah.
It's definitely easier on even years.
Yeah.
And what helps me is I'm 31 and 33 years older than my girls. So if I can remember their ages and then just add that to it.
See, I'm still shocked that Keely and Renata are almost 23.
I know.
Like, that blows my mind. The other day, Bob and I were like doing the math, and I was like, is she seriously almost 23? Like, she just turned 21. Like, she just turned 21. And I'm like, we almost have a 23-year-old. Like, she's almost in her mid-20s. Like, that blows my mind.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine that.
It is pretty wild.
Because when I was her age, I mean, I already had her. You know, had her at 21.
That is
22,
crazy.
22,
That's
had
what's
her at
crazy
22.
to me.
Yeah. I was already a mom, you know.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me just to think that I almost have a 23-year-old.
Yeah.
And Emmy being 18, like, I'm like, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. She's 18. But it's like 23, just like,
Yeah.
it's crazy. So,
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Very weird.
Anyway. All right. Well, have a great couple weeks.
Yep. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, thought I would do a quick video of my knitting room. Sorry about the dryer, if you can hear the dryer going. But anyway, this is my space that I've got set up for knitting. So I told you guys I had little minis set up on the coffee table. And of course my chair is draped with shawls because, you know, that's what I do, and blankets. Hi. Baskets. I love this chair, even though it's kind of hideous. It's my favorite. Bags hanging. Here's the closet that we took the doors off of. And then this is a hutch I got for free from a friend, and I painted it, and then inside I painted it pink because, you know, I love pink. So inside I just have all my needles. That's all my hand spun, or hand spun I've gotten from friends, because I think one of these is from Carrie. One of those. My little spinning wheel, fiber, more needles, books, fiber. So anyway, I just kind of keep it in here. Oops. I sometimes keep that door open just because it's kind of cute just to see inside. But this is that basket I told you about that I got at a, what do you call it? Estate sale. And so I just put minis in there. Little lamp in the closet. A little plant. Lori made this for me, which is so sweet. I have that hanging in here. So anyway, that is my knitting room. So I don't really sit in here. I should, but I don't. So that is it. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and we will talk to you later. Bye.
Okay, I'm showing you guys my yarn shire since rearranging it and stuff. And this is like the third time I've taken this footage today because first couple, I don't know, they just like were tilted. They were upside down or something. I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, I moved stuff around. Back up a little bit. In that thing now I have just tonals, and if I have more than one skein of something, I have it in there. So that's all organized. And look, there's the sock hanging on the wall that I was talking about. See the cute little, the bats. I mean, it's really cute. You know what I'll do? I will try it on, and if it fits good, maybe I'll knit the other sock. And then there's that cute garden one I did a while back, but I don't know. It's fun when you're doing it, and then you're done when you hang it on the wall. So my whip tree futon. In case you don't know what you're looking at, I have to tell you. There's a window. Anyway, so here's my yarn. Over there was that big bookcase. Over here is where the antique thing was. These two were stacked up where the antique thing is now. Hey, I could sit. So I like it. I like the openness of it. I have, and those there are minis. There's minis in there. There's minis everywhere. Here's the yarn that Leslie and I were talking about that we just caked up from Mrs. Rabbit. Her stuff's so pretty. Can't really, I'm sure we'll do something fabulous with it. You'll get to see. Just kind of minis everywhere because that's my current kick. But anyhow, I'm not going to take it in the closet yet because that has not been completed. It looks like a craft room closet you would expect it to look like. But anyway, look at floor space, open floor space. I'm really happy about that. Okay, that's it. Bye.